What is up, guys? The LA Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys another episode in the 30-1 rebuild. I believe in the last episode we did the Cincinnati Reds, which were technically the 27th ranked team, which means on to this point we will be rebuilding the 26th ranked team, or I guess really whatever comes next in that line. Obviously, you know, the ranks are always changing just due to the changes in the rosters and stuff like that. But this is the OSFM roster I'm going to be using probably for the rest of the rebuild unless they create some new versions of it, which I might end up downloading. I'm not fully sure of what I'm going to do yet, but if I do, then these ranks should remain the same. So I'm looking for the 26th ranked team. The Chicago White Sox. Let me just make sure we have the 30th ranked team. I just want to make sure I did all these before ranked teams so I don't end up missing out on one. 28th, and then I did the what other team was it? The 28th was the Twins. Okay, yep. So no, this looks absolutely correct. So now the team we are going to be rebuilding are the Chicago White Sox. So let's hop into it. I think as we go on, we're kind of getting the idea. Oh yeah, let me get this out there. The 31 rebuild is a rebuild series where I rebuild the 30th ranked team all the way down to the number 1 ranked team. I'm sure you guys have gotten the idea up to this point. I know the majority of you guys are returning viewers. I know a lot of you guys have been showing a lot of support to this series, and in fact, this may be one of my most heavily responded to series that I've done yet, which is very interesting to me because I didn't expect such a great amount of support. So I really want to say thank you to you guys for all of that. It really is much appreciated. So, as mentioned in the first time I did this, is that you always want to start off in spring training so you can sign these random Japanese players who are B potential. I don't know why these players are just randomly sitting around there for you to sign, but you are not going to see me complaining. I'm gonna hop in here. We'll sign this guy to a short little contract, see if we can get some money out of him or get some production. Get a starting pitcher here. Some of these guys I remember actually ended up being alright, so we'll just get those 3 guys. We have Yohan Moncada. How could I forget? Okay, so we have at least a very top-notch prospect here in Moncada, which gives us something to work with. We have Todd Frazier, who's not bad at all. As long as he doesn't start declining, he should be a decent player for us. Tim Anderson's another huge prospect that we have on our team. He obviously, I think he was drafted quite a while ago, and people had some concerns that... Is this Tim Anderson who I'm thinking of that had some concerns of him being a bust? I'm trying to remember. I might be wrong, but we got Melky. Okay, we need a center fielder. We need a right fielder. Possibly need a catcher. And we need pitchers. We have some prospects. Okay, so we need a little bit of work. Needless to say, we have Rodon didn't really develop 100% to what we were hoping. Or I'm assuming he didn't develop 100% to what the White Sox were hoping when they drafted him. But he's not bad. I mean, he's in the young area. He's in the league. Oh, he's 24. I don't know what you would consider him as a prospect. I think he was drafted like 2nd or 3rd overall in like the 2015 MLB draft, somewhere in there. I'm sure you White Sox fans are a bit more aware of all that knowledge. But Rodon we'll just move him to the MLB right now. I don't know why he's down there. Yeah, welcome back to the MLB. Okay. So now we'll just sim spring training. I usually just skip through it, but I kind of want to get an idea of the players' stats in spring training to kind of get an idea of who's reliable and who's not. I know it's not the most accurate assessment. I mean, Quintana did great. This guy did alright. James Shields did great. Holland did great. And Covey did pretty bad. Rodon did pretty awful. So did this guy. I mean, these ERAs are awful. Some good bullpen players though. Surprisingly enough, Robertson did pretty awful, but like I said, not the best indicator of future success, but you never know. Usually when I come in here though, there's usually a few big trades that I want to make. The thing is, I don't know what big trades I want to make quite yet with this team. With Frazier, it already looks like he's starting to decline. So I guess Frazier is a guy I'll get rid of. Same with Melky Cabrera. Although I do like Melky a lot, I'm not going to lie. I'm quite a fan of his. He's getting a bit up there in age too. He ruined the trade? Okay, whatever. We won't put him in then. How does he ruin trade value? Oh, it's weirdly glitched. Maybe he's getting too much money to trade him along. Abreu, I'll give him a chance for a couple of years. It's too bad Chris Sale's not on this team anymore. That would make this rebuild a lot easier. So we're trading Todd Frazier. What would I be looking for? I need a center fielder and a right fielder. If I trade Todd Frazier, I won't have a third baseman though, so I'm just kind of... Well, I can move Moncada to third base and have Yamada play second base. I have similar names. It gets confusing. So if we decide to do that, let's see if there's a top prospect that we can get. That's a center. We can get Manuel Margot. It's pretty good. Or Hunter. I don't know if I want Hunter Renfroe. Get Austin Meadows. He's a great. He has great hitting stats. He's on the Pirates. So let's go Padres then Pirates, I think. See if we can just trade a quality player for a top. No. Oh, we can trade Tim Anderson too, but no, I like having a top-notch shortstop, at least potential-wise. So Austin Meadows should be a little bit easier to get. This guy's pretty good too, though. But no, I want Meadows. What else can we throw in that could possibly entice them? We can do that and then throw a decent reliever. And no, not gonna. I'm just gonna do that same trade in like a week because they always do that. Oh, ooh, I don't want to do all that just yet. Don't want to sim too much. I just realized that I have to do scouting, so I don't want to waste time. Oh, they have Marte. They don't even need that guy. I want to keep Quintana, to be honest. Jacob May. Come on. We're not interested in completing this deal at the moment. Interesting response. Okay, nope, they're not gonna do it. Okay, never mind. Now we'll just put Todd Frazier in this then, and we'll see what we can get. Any potential players? No, nobody's willing to give up a top prospect for Frazier. Okay, so if we trade him for MLB ready players instead, we can get Trumbo. Get Henry Owens. These are not that good at trades. Nobody wants Todd Frazier that bad. Okay, then let's just get a decent starting pitcher, I guess. Pomeranz wouldn't be that bad. I kind of like Odorizzi, to be honest. And we don't have to get him. Well, Aaron Sanchez would be pretty cool. Package him with a good reliever. Nobody. I want to trade David Robertson. Dude, nobody wants to get these players, I guess. Danny Salazar? Okay, we got Danny Salazar then. Finally something. So they got a 1-year deal, so that'll be the tough part. So we have to re-sign him, but he'll be under arbitration for a few more years. So that being the case, I'm gonna start simming. I'm gonna start doing some scouting. So I'll see you guys once we get to the draft itself, and once we get there, I'll let you guys see who we decide to draft. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, what is up? So we are about 5 days from the actual draft. I didn't actually check what pick we have. That's probably something I want to take note of. So we're going to open this up real quick, this quick menu. Business related. Nope, it's not under that. We'll just go under all. Okay. Amateur draft information. The 11th pick. The good news is we will have a consolation pick. 11th pick isn't that good though. I'm assuming that's. I mean, the White Sox weren't all that bad. I mean, losing Chris Sale probably did a number on them in terms of their just team value. They want to take Soto off my hands for CJ. Oh, I know who CJ Cron is. I'm an Angels fan. I know all about this team. 34 years old. Get some youth and a decent first baseman out of it. Sure. I don't expect Soto to be doing much for this team in the long run either way. So, anyways, when we look at this draft, this was the best player I think out of all the blue chip prospects. This was definitely the best one, I think. Delgado. Then outside of that, looks like they got a pretty decent starting pitcher. Why does this guy already have a picture? Huh. That's weird. Okay. So keep moving on. We're pretending like I didn't see that. So now I need to pick a player, obviously. And if we're sorting, let's sort by how much we know about these guys. One thing I want to say is there is a closing pitcher that I intend on getting maybe my consolation pick, who I scouted myself, not a blue chip. Where is he? You can't tell me. Oh, he decided not to do this draft? Oh, I got a super dope closing pitcher too, and I guess he just is not in this draft class for some reason. Got a decent starter here. Yeah, we didn't get the best draft class this year. I mean, we didn't have the best draft pick, so I'm not fully complaining. But we can get a guy named Carlos Gonzalez who kind of plays like Carlos Gonzalez. A couple of years looking like until he'll make it to the league, but he's not a bad player. Got that guy Steven Barrios. His ETA is 2021 plus, but his overall's already at 60. So I think it'd be like right around the year 2021 that he'll be playing, which is a few years, which I think is worth waiting. So with that being the case, maybe Carlos Gonzalez is the way to go. There's no other blue chip prospects that are really all that enticing. All their overalls are just absolutely awful. Also, I want to get this catcher set to Irizarry. Finally, that's going to come out right. Who's also going to be pretty good, I'm thinking, in a couple years. So if we get lucky, hopefully he will still be there. But the outfield's, I think, a little bit more crucial right now. What? Wait, we don't have a compensation pick. This doesn't make sense. We lost Chris Sale. I should have a compensation pick, you would think. Okay, apparently, if you lose Chris Sale, you don't get a consolation pick for that. Interesting. So that being the case, no closers up there anymore. So I guess we might as well go with Irizarry, who's the catcher, who I think is gonna be pretty good. He's only 18, so if he lives out to his potential and he plays pretty good in a few years, he's still going to be a really good player. So now, with that being the case, I think now we have to start going with some guest picks. Let's find some 80 potentials, I guess. Hope that one of them ends up being decent. Need a right fielder, so we'll get this guy. And I mean, we can test a reliever. I wouldn't mind getting a solid reliever out of the bullpen. And now I'm looking at overalls too, so that I know that they'll at least have a chance at the majors. Look at this right fielder too. That'll be the rest. I mean, we'll just simulate the rest. I don't know what else we need to do there. Okay, we got two solid players. Irizarry and Carlos Gonzalez are both in the high 80s potential. Outside of that, not a whole lot of talent. Yeah, well, he's a 45 overall. Probably shouldn't even signed him. Carlos Gonzalez guy can already hit pretty good though. Irizarry's alright. He's got good arm strength, good power, so he fits two pretty solid needs as a catcher. Not a solid draft class though. Not a whole lot of talent up there, to be honest. I mean, a lot of 90s, but these guys, I guarantee you, are not going to be in the MLB for a long time. There wasn't a lot of good prospects. So that being the case, I don't think there's any major trades we're looking to make here. Because I don't think making a big trade would even do enough for us at this point where it's worthwhile. So we'll spend the rest of the season. I'll see you guys in the free agency, and then we'll see what we can do from there. Okay, guys, we just finished the season 59 and 103, so quite the quality season right there. Yeah, that was awful. So we're gonna advance. Come on. Dodgers have defeated the Angels in the World Series. It's weird. I'm not going to be upset, even though I'm never going to hear the end of it if the Dodgers beat the Angels in the World Series in real life. But if the Angels made the World Series in real life, I would absolutely lose it. I'd be extremely happy, because they are not that good. So we got to pay attention to who we're going to sign. Some of you guys were mentioning that some lower tier pitchers are getting a lot of money. I think $8 million for 5 years is worth it to Danny Salazar. $6 million a year to Melky. He batted 285. I don't know if I want to give him 4 years though. 2 years maybe. And then outside of that, you can get 1 year. I mean, these guys aren't even that good. Why are they asking for so much money? I was asking for that much, actually. Look, give him that contract. You're not worth that much money. You're not really worth that much money. Okay, I'm gonna just go through here and do all this. I'll see you guys in just a second once we finish all this free agency signing. Okay, guys, we just got to free agency. I didn't even check. No, I don't even hire any coaches, so that's good. Although these coaches suck. Oh my god, he makes everything worse. Okay, but with that being the case, oh, Chris Sale's back on the free agency market. Do we bring Sale back to Chicago? It's enticing. Now, you can't say you wouldn't mind a Chris Sale on this team. Need a starting pitcher. You know, we have some money. We should have the money to do that, probably. Give him a player option. He'll be more interested. I'm not going to give him any more money. He can learn to live with that one. Outside of that, there might be some minor moves we need to make. We need a catcher. We're good at first base for now. Wow. Maybe give a... I don't want to give that much money for 1 year, though, because that money ends up taking away from other top-notch players we can get. I'd rather just get a top-notch player that can last us a long time, to be fully honest. Ben Revere could be a decent starter for us. How old is he? 29. Okay. No, I can give him a 5-year contract, then for $5 million a year. He'll probably end up being the starting center fielder for us. I don't mind him being a long-term starter for us. He's not the best player, obviously, but he's not bad. And there's quite a few players that are unsigned for us. So we should have some money. So let's see. Do we have... He's no longer interested. That did not take him like any time at all to not be interested in our offer. Oh, what happened then? Is something messed up? Am I looking at the wrong thing right now? All free agents. Where did Chris Hill go then? So he became uninterested in my offer and signed somewhere else in the matter of like a day. But wouldn't they tell me that he signed somewhere else? Wait, do you retire from the league? Okay, I don't see him anywhere. Player search. Sale. It's on the Giants. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're not going to get him. And with that obviously being the case, we can get a Hosmer. I like Eric Hosmer. If we give him this, we give him quite noticeably the best deal he's going to get. Somewhere around $18 million a year for a top-notch first baseman. Gives us a possibility to trade Jose Abreu and see what we can get for him. I wouldn't mind doing that. Let's him a few days. Nope, he signed to the Phillies. And Ben Revere doesn't sign. Okay, it makes sense that nobody wants to sign with a team that only won 59 games. But that kind of sucks. So yeah, I guess we're not doing any moves here. So I'll see you guys in next year's free agency, or not next year's free agency, next year's player draft, where we should probably have the number one. I didn't check the standings. We should probably have the number one pick, but I guess we'll find out. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, we're once again nearing the beginning of another rookie draft. I believe it's on the 7th in the second year. I didn't check, and we have the second pick. For those of you who are curious, I know I never fully mentioned that, but we have the second pick now. So Zach Collins for who? No. Isn't the guy I drafted last year Zach Collins? Now they're trying to get Carlos Gonzalez from. Now I know that's the guy we drafted. For Jose Trevino, no, he's not bad, but I'm really expecting a lot out of this guy, this Cargo. I'm gonna have to check his stats actually when we get out of this. We'll take a look at how he's doing. And yep, it's on the 7th. Second pick. Okay, they're not gonna get anybody that good. Now, there's a lot of blue chip prospects, and there's some talent. But there's one player that kind of stands. Usually, when you look at the blue chip prospects, you look for the one that has a low ETA. And the lowest ETA is with this closing pitcher and the second baseman. And the second baseman's pretty enticing. He's got good contact, good fielding, good reaction, good play fishing. He's got like all the potential that we need to have a really quality second baseman. Doesn't play any secondary positions, but luckily all the good second basemen we do have, like Moncada and the Asian dude that we got, I don't remember, but he can play shortstop and Moncada can play third base. So we can just stack up second baseman, honestly. So I think this is who we're gonna get. So we'll keep moving on. Once again, no compensation pick. We're not getting anything. I like how the Red Sox did a compensation pick when they lost Chris Sale, but we don't. So a bit odd. But now, okay, we can get one pretty good pitcher here in Marco Calzado. 19 years old. He's got pretty low ETA as well, so I'm pretty happy about that one. Any other? Overall's too low for me to consider getting him. Okay, so now it's time to take some risks. I think it's about that time. Should we risk on some relievers? I think probably. I mean, relievers usually aren't taken, so we might as well try to get them in. And truthfully, we do need some relievers. So if one of these guys, just one of them pans out, I'll be stoked. If all of them panned out, then I'll be a World Series team. So that's where it's worth the risk right now. Got 3 of them. Now we can simulate. See, did any of those guys pan out? Yeah, one of them did. 82 potential. And this guy's 75. I guess we can get him. No, 99 potential. Oh, I'm happy about that pick. 74 overall, 99 potential. Oh, he's going to be a stud. And this lefty pitcher that we got is 89 potential. So that's the best draft we've had. So not only is he a huge overall, but he's probably got the best potential in this whole draft. I don't see anybody else with it. Yeah, he's the only one with the 99. The next best, like a 94. This was definitely the best pick we could have gotten. Okay, finally, now we have star power on this team. Moncada got to an 87 overall too. He's doing great. So now we're going to have some crazy second baseman. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. We got this guy in the five-year player, or is it 5-year player draft? Either way, we got him. It's batting 324 for us. So I'm pretty happy with him. Now we just need a few other positions. I think, honestly, should we just move Moncada to third base? Is he batting in third base? No. We just don't have this guy playing as much. How does he have that many at-bats then? How does he have 170 at-bats if he's not playing? I think we might just move Moncada to... But then again, he'll have a better overall. But he'll have to move to third base anyways, because I got that rookie coming in. His overall is going to go down, though. Yeah, to an 82, because second baseman is one of those positions where your overall is way higher than it should be. Don't know why. Because now he's only 82 overall, but still more potential. So we're moving on to free agency now, and let's see what we can do. Okay, guys, we're at the end of another season, and following the season, we still have the second worst record in the league at 60 and 102. So there's still a lot of work to be done. This actually, I can say with some authority at this point, Maybe the hardest rebuild we've had to do yet. Some things have not been panning out. We need to trade Quintana also. His overall just keeps declining. Yeah, no, it's been tough so far. So we did a few trades though. I want you guys to be involved in that. So let's move over to transactions real quick. And it was during the sim. I didn't feel like bumping out of the sim to show you guys just a couple of transactions. Whatever. I remember what they were. So I ended up trading Jose Abreu 1-for-1 for Matt Wieters. Now the reasoning for doing that is Jose Abreu is obviously getting a bit older. Wieters is still, 30. He's still got some time. He's still got a couple of years on the contract, so we don't have to worry about him in that way. And he's a pretty skilled catcher, and it's hard to come by a pretty good catcher. And catcher was probably one of the most important positions that we needed. And then we traded. Who we trade for Tommy Joseph? Oh yeah, we traded that backup Asian second baseman, Tetsuya Yamada, or whatever his name was. Traded him for Tommy Joseph. Now, if you guys remember, for those of you who've watched other episodes, I got Tommy Joseph in the other rebuild, and he ended up being very, very good for me, because his overall just keeps on going up for some reason. So with that in mind, I decided to get him. He's pretty young. So if he just ends up being just decent, I'm happy with that. And CJ Cron's batting great. You see this, 36 home runs, 86 RBI, and a 301 batting average. He's like an MVP candidate for us so far. So I'm happy with him at first base. So that's another reason to trade Jose Abreu. Then outside of that, I mean, I don't know. Outside of that, we pretty much know what we want. We got a decent relieving pitcher up here in the top prospects. We got Giolito, who should be taking over in a rotation role pretty soon. And outside of that, I'm pretty happy with the team, to be honest. I think we have potential at least. Carlos Gonzalez's potential, I think, went up because now it's in the A potentials. His stats seem to be kind of going up, slowly but surely. And then we just need a couple more outfielders. So I think our team's all right. We just need a lot of pitching, and we need some outfielders. So if we can get some pitching, that would be awesome. And the Dodgers defeat the World Series, or Angels once again in the World Series. I don't know why that keeps happening. Says that we need to get a pitching coach. So with that in mind, let's get a pitching coach. Okay, I need to get a new manager too. I don't care about the base contract. He is so bad. There's not going to be a whole lot of interest in managers signing with me, just because I'm not a very good team. But if I give them way more money than they deserve, like that, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, they signed it, and now we need to sign these guys. So I'm gonna do all that without you guys having to look, because I know that's pretty boring. And then we'll come back once free agency starts, and we'll see if we can get at least one major free agent to hopefully turn this team around. Okay, guys, so we just signed just about everybody we want to sign. The only thing is David Robertson, Nate Jones have not signed yet, but they are on qualified offers, so which means I'm pretty sure that means that if somebody offers them a contract, I can match it. Unsigned players. Okay, well, we're gonna sign this guy. Be potential shortstop. I want him. Yeah, why wouldn't I take him back? And then outside of that, we signed everybody else we want to sign. Got Wieters back. I mean, and this Fujinami guy didn't notice that he's a 79 overall now, so we might give him a chance here in the major leagues next season. So everything's looking good. We got a lot of top 50 prospects. If you see this, I mean, it's looking pretty good. 4 top 50 prospects that we just re-signed this year. It's looking pretty good. So managing contracts, we need to get a star player. About our only chance of being a championship team is we just need a star player. One of mine in Goldschmidt or a Josh Donaldson. Goldschmidt's not even that much money. It's only like $14 million a year. Okay, yeah, no, we'll max that out and we'll give him a player option. That's like extremely cheap for a star player. Like, look, he's asking for $25 million a year. He's asking for 14 a year. No idea why. But I don't want to sign anybody else. What do you mean you're no longer interested in our offer? What do you like? What's your other option, dude? You haven't made the major leagues. What? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this guy. It's just weird. Okay, well, we didn't get David Robertson back, who was our closer, but we did get Paul Goldschmidt, which is freaking sick. Okay, the Nationals can enjoy having Robertson, because we'll get Zach Britton. I don't know if I actually want Zach Britton. Give him a player option. I'm not gonna give him that many years. That's a lot of money. I mean, we got, now I'm getting cocky because we got Goldschmidt for that much money. I'm like, I don't want to pay that much for someone else. Honestly, we should just trade for a closer because closers aren't that much trade. Oh my god, look at the top 50 prospects we have as starting pitcher. They're not that much trade value, so we should be able to get one. If we just traded one of those top 50 prospect pitchers, we can probably get like a 90 overall closer. We give this Bulls guy 1 year, and I think he'll be good. Cargo should be good in about a year or two as well. I don't see any other big moves we need to make, so we're going to move on to the next season. And I might make a few trades, so I'll see you guys once we get to the new season. I can get Yasmani Thomas. Yeah, of course I'll accept that trade from Melky. I didn't think Melky was worth that much, so we'll just... Yeah, let's keep simming this. More trades. Okay, Tommy Joseph. Well, I don't know where Tommy Joseph will play now that we have all these first basemen. But he can play catcher also. But we have Weeders. This center fielder, Luis Alexander Basabe. For Cody Allen, there we go. We need a closer, so... I mean, we'll accept that just because we do need a closer, and Tommy Joseph, I don't see where he'll play because of all the first basemen we have. Another trade offer. Our top-notch reliever from Marcus Semien, who's coming off an all-star year. Pretty good shortstop. But we have Tim Anderson, who's not playing that good, but he's still a good player. And we have his dribble. I know it's not worth it, especially if we have a reliever that could end up being really good. I'd feel really bad if he ends up panning out. Any free agents that we need to get? Probably not. I'm so confused what happened to that shortstop that I had that had potential. It just I guess at that age you could still decide not to resign. I didn't even think that was allowed. Cody Allen's at 87 overall now. I don't know how that bumped up so quick. Okay, what we need is we need relievers. We need these guys in the majors. These guys are good. But we do definitely need relievers. We'll let Giolito get some playing time. Wiley Peralta, Fujinami. This is not that bad of a rotation, especially because Salazar ended up panning out a lot since when we got him. We traded like nothing for him too, didn't we? What did we even trade? We traded like... it doesn't even come to mind. Maybe one more starter. Definitely need relievers. We need a right fielder. So, well, let's see. Is there any decent right fielder? I don't know. We need a decent left fielder and move him to right field. I'd rather just see if we can trade for one first. After all, we're in no rush. So, we need relievers. This team has 3 quality relievers on him. All I have to do is trade him one pitcher that never panned out. Okay. That's easy. Relievers have no trade value in this game, so it's really not that difficult to, I guess you could say, abuse the system a little bit. I hate using that works, and it sounds like I'm cheating. But it kind of is to an extent. Like, this is extremely unfair. Nate Jones didn't resign, which I'm a little bit upset with. Because he's one of the best, in terms of overall, one of the best relievers in the game. Look at these guys. Just for a B potential player. Yeah, they'll do that. Okay, now we have all kinds of star relievers. Got a top-notch closer. We might need another starter. And right now, though, let's get a right fielder. That's my main concern. Our right field sucks. Not even like a dominating right fielder either. Just like an above average one. Mazzara, yeah, he's going to be a lot of trade value because he's got a lot of potential. Could we get Puig? No, there's a lot of trade value also for some reason. Yeah, no, let's get... Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Can we do some crazy stuff? No. Bryce Harper's worth so much. But we trade all three of these guys, and they still wouldn't say yes. Hayward's not bad. He might not be that crazy of a... But he doesn't do that good during sims, it appears. You gotta find those sim players. Some players just do, like, way better during a simulation for some reason. Do we have 2 cargos on our team? Do I trade cargo? I could trade cargo for cargo. That might be worth it. So I think we're approaching the point where we might be a star team pretty soon. I don't know. This is so tough. Or you just trade this guy, Kopech. Kopech. I don't need all these star pitchers. That's the thing. We can get his Dribble off the roster. That might be worth it for cargo. Feels like it is. I mean, he's a pretty talented player. He's 33, I know, but I don't think he's going to decline for another 2 years or so. He's coming off some great years. Yeah, we'll take cargo. So now with that being the case, for some reason it has no trade value. Maybe one more. I was saying one more starting pitcher. I'm fine with Rodon. Obviously fine with Salazar. You know, we can try this rotation. Let's get through spring training. I'm gonna show you guys a month or so. At this point, I don't think any scouting we do is gonna end up affecting anything. So I don't think we'll get a good enough player. Even though we do have a top pick, I don't think it'll do enough for us to in the next couple of years to change anything. Unless, yeah, there's no like crazy blue chip. It's in 1 month. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, not that good. 10 and 10. Okay, so you know, it's average. Got a few awful starts from Salazar and Giolito. He's supposed to be a top. We need Giolito to come through. And our, oh my goodness, our lineup's not where we want it to be. Everybody's kind of cold right now. So we'll go another month, see what happens. We just need people to heat up. We need our center fielder. I'm not trading him. Okay. Wow. That was a bad month. It's a really bad month. All of our starters are being pretty awful. Only guy batting above 300 is CJ Crone. Goldschmidt and Cargo aren't really doing their job. Let's see, who did we get? Oh, we got a shitty player. God damn it. At this point, I just want to like stay here for a live call while we sim because I feel like we're closer to rebuilding this team completely than it may appear based off our win-loss. I mean, because we have talent, that's the thing. I'm just confused why it's not panning out for us. Oh man, okay. Just go on those win streaks, we'll be alright. Some no-name reliever, no, we don't need that. We have a top-notch relief or bullpen, or at least we should. Man, look at these guys' ERAs. If you look at the top right, all these guys' ERAs are pretty solid. He's batting 252 in AAA. Okay, we'll just let him keep developing. He has time. Our team might not, but he does. He's batting 335. Damn. Now our pitchers. It's our starting rotation. That's really what's hurting us. Giolito's getting better though. Let's just keep it going. Been winning more games recently. Watch me jinx that. I mean, no, we're playing pretty average. I'd say. Oh, okay, there's the losing streak I was looking for. I would say this is our best season by far, and it should be. I mean, we signed a lot of guys. We traded for a few other guys, so traded away a lot of prospects. Like, we just absolutely shit through our farm system. 74 and 88. Okay, we're going in the right direction. Dodgers 3 straight World Series wins. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of guys to sign. Our team is not bad though. That's why I don't understand. Look at all those 80 potential players. This team is not bad by any means. I don't know like why we're struggling so much. Paul Goldschmidt ended up doing really good. CJ Cron was an all-star once again. I just want to figure out where the issues are coming in. Like where we're struggling. And why we're struggling. And Cargo's declining a little bit. I'll give him one more year probably. I don't know what else we're going to get for him, so. Let's just go one more year, and I think we could be alright. Let's just wait and see. Okay guys, we're now in free agency and we signed literally every single player we wanted to sign. Luckily since these players are young, they got pretty low in contracts. I mean, Giolito only asked for about $2 million a year. Less than that, like $1.5 million. Moncada's only asking for about $5 or $6 million a year. Rodon's asking for about $8 million a year. I'm pretty happy with that. So with that being the case, oh, it's another big free agency. Maybe the biggest one yet. Garrett Cole, Arenado Turner. Mad bum. Do we have that kind of money? I mean, Chicago's a big market. I know, but they have to split money with the Cubs, I guess, which makes sense. But if we can get Mad Bum, that could really make this team top heavy. Don't know if that's the accurate usage of the word, but it can make this team good. I think. Wait a second. Oh, Cargo he just got up and left, didn't he? We do need a right fielder. Wouldn't mind a center fielder. Okay, if we didn't sign Mad Bum, we spent that money and split it between Puig and Marte, would that be a more effective allocation of our resources? I just said one day, do we even have the money to do that? We have the money to get Mad Bum though. That's an awesome player. That's what we have to keep. But Marte is awesome too. But if we sign one of them, likely it is we can't get the other one. Oh, it's a tough decision. I feel like in this situation you have to go with Mad Bum though. Even though our outfield is trash. I mean, that good of a pitcher could really turn things around for us. And yep, we're gonna get Mad Bum, guys. Puig sign, Waka sign. Marte is still up there. Do we have the money to get him? Is the question. Now, Cargo, you can get a 1-year deal because you know what? No, you don't even get that much money. You're not even that good. No, we can't afford Marte. And Astros get Marte. I was gonna say we have a lot of money if we can sign all these guys. Oh, Justin Turner's not asking for that much money. Oh, we can't afford that though. Matt Davidson for who? For a decent reliever. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I'm assuming pending offers. What pending offers? Why do we have 18 million in pending offers? We're not signing anybody. Oh, the game's glitched out. I have no offer. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. We got Mad Bum. I don't think anybody else. There's anybody else we really need to sign. Unless Lonnie Chisenhall is not bad. We'll just give you a 1-year deal. That'd be pretty cool. Same with you, Aaron Hicks. I wouldn't mind giving you a 1-year deal. Just going day by day. Indians got Cargo. I'm fine with getting him. We got Aaron Hicks. Angels got Justin Turner. Oh, we didn't get Chisenhall. Okay. We went with the Nationals. Nationals keep stealing my shit. I'm tired of it. David Peralta's coming off some decent years, I guess. I'm checking if we can get maybe a left or center fielder and put him at right field. No, I don't want to give him 5 years. Well, that really jumped the interest. David Peralta just for a year, maybe, to fill out that right field. Yeah, he'll sign. Now let's him the offseason. It's crazy how $200,000 was that enticing for him. Like, there was nobody in the Rule 5 draft. The draft ended as soon as it started. Willie Garcia for who? No. Yeah, no. Not doing that. Oh, another offer. Our center fielder, who's not going to get playing time anymore, for Trevor. Ooh. He's not bad, though. Just worse than Hicks. We could also let Cargo play center field if we wanted to. He's not bad. We might have him play center field. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. We'll do that trade. Maybe, I mean, we give it a year. Aaron Hicks and, we got Peralta. They only have 1-year contract, so maybe give Cargo 1 more year to develop down there in AAA, and then we'll call him up. I mean, Peralta's at 80 overall now. Aaron Hicks at 80 or at 78. A solid first baseman. Solid relievers, like very solid relievers. And our rotation's pretty dope now with Bumgarner, Rodon, Salazar. Rodon panned out, so now we got 2 quality lefties. Salazar, Fujinami, and Giolito. I mean, if we traded, I think if we packaged Giolito and another top-notch prospect like a Calzado, maybe even a Mike, if we traded Bulls. But I like him a lot. He's probably the top prospect there is in the game right now. He has 99 potential. He is. He's only 19 years old too. He's gonna be really good, so I don't really want to trade him. But let's hypothetically just see what happens. Throw Michael Bulls in trade. Hypotheticals, right? We just threw Bulls and Giolito in a trade. That's a lot of potential. We could get just about any player we wanted, probably. Most teams are willing to trade that for 2 of the top prospects in the league. Do we have anybody that gets so much money that we can... No, we don't overpay players very much. No, I'm not trading Mad Bum. Let's say we take out Giolito. Yeah, we could almost do Bulls for Strasburg. Straight up. But maybe I don't want Strasburg. Maybe I want someone else. You never know. Garrett Cole has never been that good during the Sims. Ooh, we can get a Kershaw or we can get a Urias. Should we try getting a Kershaw? Hey, those are like impossible. It's like impossible to get Kershaw in this game. Yeah. See, they never. He's like an untouchable. Oh, I accidentally traded 2 of my top prospect pitchers. Oh yeah, that should have been. Yeah, they're still saying no. Chris Sale is 20 and 5, a 1.75, 12 and 4 with a 2.6. He's coming off like ridiculous years. And it looks like we can trade 2 top 50 potential prospects for Sale. Could you imagine that rotation? Sale, Bumgarner, and Rodon, and Salazar. Damn it, they're not going to do that. Okay. Or maybe I sim a little bit and then they'll do it. I'm not going to try to notice that we went 2 and 5 in that stretch. Just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Chris Sale. Bumgarner, 16 innings pitched, only 1 run given up. Oh my goodness. Budget. Okay, see, it just didn't process the budgetary constraints. That was the issue. It wasn't processing the fact that I can't afford it. So trade Salazar. You gotta be fucking with me. Come on. There's gotta be somebody these teams are willing to trade. I mean, it's only Kershaw. We have no money though. Rodon, Salazar, and Bulls for Kershaw. I would literally do that just because I want Kershaw that bad. Oh, we got so much trade potential, but I mean, if we can't get a pitcher, then I mean we could get position players. And Bulls is probably worth trading for a few quality position players, to be truthful. Because he'll probably pan out to be really good, but that's a few years from now. Mad Bum's doing good. Fujinami and Giolito doing great. Rodon and Salazar not so much. These guys' ERAs are crazy though. All in the low 2s. Those are okay. Lineup's pretty ass. That's the problem. I guess we just don't have hitters on the team. Is that the issue? We got another awful player. Is that really just the problem? Is that we have no hitters? No. Okay. Dude. These losing streaks can be the death of me right now. 40 and 37, 11 games out, 5.5 games out of a wild card spot. It's the top prospect in the game. Who can we get for the top prospect in the entire game? Apparently not that much. Do we try for Trout again? I got Trout in the last rebuild. And obviously the best player in baseball. If we attach Cargo, who's also a top prospect. No, still not letting me do it. Well, just because we don't have enough money, probably. No, they just really don't want to do that. Teams are just genuinely not interested in trading with me. Then how about... Where is he? There we go, Bryce Harper. Oh my goodness. I hate how the interest bar says that they would do that trade, but then they don't actually do it. Why would I ever do that trade? Let me just trade one of my starters for a guy who will never get playing time. I don't want this to be one of those rebuilds where I feel like my team's good, but they're not going to actually ever win any games. Okay, we're having a pretty good month of August. Finishing that month 3 games above 500. 20 games. The Indians are playing so good. 7 games out of a wild card spot. That still doesn't look all that promising. So what's in the rest of the season right now? Yeah, no, we'd have to win like every single game to earn a playoff spot, and we are not winning those games. $81-77 though, and we got on a 4-game losing streak today, so we're gonna finish a perfect 81-81, 14 games out of. Really had to win 95 games to make the playoffs this year. Holy shit! Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Giants beat the Yankees. Looks like every single one of my coaches retired. Yeah, basically. Okay. Hire some more coaches. I'm trying to get him as a first base coach. Then we need a third base coach, which could be this guy. I'm just finding the A attribute managers. I'm trying to have the best managing in the majors right now. And now we need to sign these guys. So I'll see you guys in just a second when we're done signing all these guys. But their overalls are going up, these prospects. So we might keep them. We might actually have a pretty good team next year. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, we're in free agency once again, and look at these free agents: Clayton Kershaw, Mike Trout, Cueto, David Price, Justin Turner, Tajon Walker, Cespedes. I mean, this is a crazy free agency class. If we're looking at the player positions we need, we got Weir still. We got a dominating first base. We now have Bowles at second base who can dominate. We got Moncada, who's at 88 overall now. We have Tim Anderson, who's at 87 overall now. If he has money, Thomas. Okay, let me do something real quick. What I wanted to do is move Carlos Gonzalez to probably center field. Give him a chance in the majors. Unless I want to move him to right field. Let's move him to right field. His stats seem more reflective of a right fielder. Okay, yeah, so he's a right fielder now. So now what we need is a center fielder. Cooldown's a 93 overall now. Oh, that's crazy. Still have dominant relievers. still have pretty dominant pitching. How did Bumgarner do last year? 12-5. A lot of no decisions, huh? And a 2.73 ERA. So 12-5. That's. I mean, I'm happy with that. Just nice having a pitcher that I know is going to dominate. Wally Peralta got called down way too quick. He did alright. Giolito did alright. Okay, so we have depth at pitching. Honestly, if I could get anything, I want Trout right now. More than Kershaw. Truthfully. Even though Kershaw dominates every year. Still would rather have Trout. I don't think we have any money, though. I don't think we have any money. Like, or do we? Can I do a trade real quick to free up some money? Who would I trade? Salazar's getting a lot of money. He's not even playing that good. Trade him for like a... Trade him for like a backup. Damn it, none of these guys are signed. Can these guys just sign their players, please? Okay, let's do MLB ready. Speed up the process a little bit. We can get Tommy Joseph back. We can get a Aroldis Chapman for him. And that's not going to fix our, where we're trying to get more money, but... What will get us the most money? I don't think Tommy Joseph's getting that much money, it looks like. Yeah, 2.1 million. Okay, we'll do that then. Anybody else getting way too much money? Matt Wieters might be getting too much money, but we need a catcher, so I'm not going to get rid of him. I mean, Bumgarner's getting a lot of money, but he's earned it. So, with that in mind, I don't know anybody that's getting like overpaid tremendously. I want to keep Yasmani Thomas. Okay. There might be some random guys, but yeah, we have no money. Oh, we got Mike Trout. We actually, that trade saved us the money. So we now have Mike Trout. White Sox signed Mike Trout a 10-year, $246.5 million deal. Oh, we have been killing it in free agency, guys. Absolutely killing it in free agency. Now I have Trout, Bumgarner, Goldschmidt. There's no way this is not a World Series team. Like, there's no chance. So, I mean, I wasn't going to show you guys next season, but now that we have Trout, we're going to send the next season. And if we don't win a championship in this next season, or if we're not, like, rebuilding this next season, I'm going to lose it. This might be one of the quickest rebuilds we've done yet, though. 2020, about 4 years. Yeah, this will be about it. It'll be 2021 though. No, that's about the average. I think it takes about 5 years usually. So we're basically on pace with what we usually are. So we have Bumgarner, okay. Pretty decent rotation, a pretty good bullpen. This lineup though, I mean, look at this: Moncada, Tim Anderson, Trout, Goldschmidt, CJ Cron, Wieters. Okay, this Gonzalez guy should bat here. He's got great contact, especially for a rookie. He's gonna be pretty good. We got Tommy Joseph off the bench, too. What's overall if we move him to catcher? That's the question, because his secondary position is catcher. Let's say we just decided to move him to catcher. Not far behind Wieters, and Wieters getting a lot of money. I like Tommy Joseph. Watch out, Wieters. He may be losing that spot pretty soon. Let's just wait and see, though. Let's go 1 month at a time. Okay. Okay. We want Peralta. For who? No. Okay, I mean, Yeah, I feel like we should be winning more games than this. I mean, our team is stacked. Like, it's actually stacked. I don't think I've ever had, on paper, a better team than I do this year. I don't. Like, I don't think in any of the rebuilds I've done, I've had a better on-paper team than this. And I've made World Series appearances with almost every other rebuild. Besides the first one, I think. The first one we didn't. And then last rebuild was the first time we actually won a World Series with the team. When we win by a lot, though. 15-3, 10-2, 9-5, 7-0, 15-4. I mean, our team can put up runs when they have to. Why is Bumgarner's stats going down? He's only 31. Whatever, I'm going to try not to worry about that. Charles' stats are going down also, even though he's only 29. This game's ridiculous. He's batting great, though. Our rookie's batting 294. Paul Goldschmidt's doing great. CJ Cron's doing awesome. Matt Wieters is sucking. Okay, you know, batting 198. I think it's about time that he's off the team, to be honest. Tim Anderson's off the bench. Tommy just is playing shortstop? Oh, because I made that one of his secondary positions on accident. Oh, damn it. That does not make any sense. Yes, Anderson should be playing. Batting 312 too. What the hell are we doing? Yeah, no. Okay, Wieters putting him. Oh, yeah, he's gone. For Pomeranz, yeah, sounds good. Now we have Tommy. Okay, yeah, and that saved up, probably opened up a lot of money too. We're trying to get CJ. Honestly, I'm not even gonna look at this trade because CJ Cron's doing too good for me to even consider trading him away. He's been our star hitter, even though we have like crazy players. He's been our star hitter probably for the past 2 years, in terms of like statistical performance. He's been our best player. So yeah, we're keeping him on this team. Well, some of these moves definitely, they're trying to get Bumgarner for me. For what? Yelich, Ozuna, and third baseman. They think that if they give me 3 starting caliber players, I'll trade Bumgarner? Nope, doesn't happen that easy. Not when we're on a World Series run. Or at least we're trying to make a World Series push. I mean, our record's reflecting a World Series team. 84 and 47. Yeah, that's crazy. We didn't start the season all that good, too. This is my first 100-win team, I think, out of a rebuild. 102 and 59. Right now, putting us only 1 game behind this with the best record team. We have the first ranked team, though, which makes sense when you look at our team's lineup and their rotation. I mean, we got Moncada's a 91 overall now. That's just crazy. Tim Anderson's at 88 now. Mike Trout's at 97, 86, 90, 80, 78. I mean, the team is stacked. Is Bull still not playing, though? He's at 85 overall, and he's in AAA. That's how good our team is. And the only reason I'm not calling him up is because Merrifield's dominating, so I still don't want to trade him away. Or I don't want to put him on the bench. Carlos Gonzalez batting 298, but he went down with a fractured wrist. He has 99 contact versus lefties now. Oh my goodness. Wait, how long has he gone? That's a big. Okay, 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, that's playoff time. That's shitty luck. You don't fucking tell me that. Yeah, okay, thank God. Bumgarner was on the mound. Let's say Bumgarner's not choking that one away. So now, what is this? This is the ALCS. Right, there's ALCS, yep. Dude, why do we keep choking? How much energy does Bumgarner have? We're going to put him over Peralta. We're going to let him pitch this game. Because Bumgarner's that playoff pitcher that you want on the mound. Yes, he is. Okay, guys, this will be the last season then. We made the World Series. I think that's That's at least, okay, he didn't even pitch that good, but that's at least qualifications to be the end of a series when you make the, like how it says I'm 102 and 60 when I go to this off day, but then when I go to this, I'm 0 and 0. That fills the qualifications of the rebuild. Time-wise, this is the fastest rebuild yet. I've only been recording for like an hour and 40 minutes. That's usually how long the videos are once I edit them down. Rodon's having an awful postseason. Do I let him try to make it up, or do I let Bumgarner pitch games? I think we let Bumgarner pitch game 7. Because Rodon is just choking this. He's 0-4 in the postseason. He's been throwing away this. Didn't even pitch a bad game either, though. That's a sad thing. Yeah, we got 10 hits in 4 innings, and we didn't score more than 2 runs. That's awful. I'm actually very nervous, because I want to win. Oh, it's Chris Sale versus Madison Bumgarner. Oh my goodness. I wish there's a way that I can simulate without... I don't want to quick manage. I fucked that one up the one time I did it. Basically, I want to do what you can do in NBA 2K, where you can just like quick sim, where you can just watch it and not have any control. Mike Trout's #1 for postseason MVP, which makes sense. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous. We got Bumgarner on the mound, though. He's declining, though. 17-4 on the year. This might be his last chance. At a, oh, MVP was CJ Cron. That's pretty awesome. Oh, and reliever of the year was, oh my god, look at those stats. Mike Trout won the Hank Aaron Award. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm nervous, though. You can tell that I'm avoiding this simulation because I don't want to lose. But this is the last game of the episode. We rebuilt the team. I really wanted this to be a World Series team, and it should be with how good the team is. And we win the World Series. Okay, I really got so scared, but Bumgarner, the most clutch, possibly playoff pitcher that the MLB may have ever seen, a dominating pitcher, goes 8 1/3 innings of shutout baseball to give it on to Cody Allen, who's having an awful postseason. Look at that ERA, close to 8. But he was the reliever of the year. You got to put the ball in his hands. And he goes 2/3 of an inning, only giving up a hit. That's still not very good, but still. Gives up a hit, does not give up any runs, managing to close out. We got 2 runs on Sale. Any big performances? Moncada hit a home run. And Thomas. Why am I not focused? Yasma, no, my name is not working out for me. But either way, he gets an RBI, so we got 2 RBIs in the day. Moncada's home run, who was, like I said, one of our top potential players. I mean, he was one of the only guys we kept through this whole entire rebuild. We kept him, Rodon, not a whole lot of starters from the original White Sox team here. Moncada, Anderson, Rodon, and that's about it. Got Carlos Gonzalez. Had a great season. That was one of the rookies we drafted. Moncada's ended up being a 93 overall and a World Series champion at the age of 25. This Michael Bull's guy's at 85 overall at 20 years old. Chances are you give him, I don't know, 5 more years, maybe 2 more, no, 3 more years. He's probably a 99 overall. Probably the best, one of the best players in the league. Goldschmidt, obviously we got CJ Cron. We were able to get Trout. That was a big game changer for us. We were able to get Bumgarner. That was a game changer for us. Cody Allen, that trade ended up being, and I just traded him when he was like an 80 overall. I was like, yeah, we'll just go for it. Ends up being a complete game changer for us. CJ Cron, a guy that I traded almost nothing for, and I was like, ah, he's a pretty quality first baseman, and we traded almost nothing for him. Turns out to be an MVP candidate in our World Series year. And in the 4 years he played here, he averaged probably close to 30 home runs a year, 90 plus RBI, and a close to 300 batting average while playing for us. Just an absolutely dominating player. Merrifield, a guy we got on the 5-year player draft in the year that we won the World Series, was able to bat 286 on the season. I mean, that's awesome. It's just all these little things that we did. It's cool looking back on the little things that we did that obviously results in us being the championship team we are now. Giolito finished 16-5 in this season. Rodon 11-8. Peralta 10-7. I mean, we did what we needed to do. to win a World Series, and obviously that was the result, a World Series win. So we'll sim one day, we'll sim a couple of games right here, or advance the offseason, just so we can see. Yep, Pujols retires there with 626 home runs. Pedroia retires the same year. And yeah, okay, so a lot of these overalls went down. Bumgarner's starting to decline. Trout's starting to decline a little bit. So this is probably the last chance all of these guys had to win a World Series. Maybe they'll be a contender in the next 2 years, 3 years. But they might have to make a few moves. But that's not my job anymore. I retire as the GM of this team. They got a lot of free agency signings they need to do. So that's the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this rebuild. I certainly did. I enjoyed how speedy it was, definitely. Usually these take about 4 hours, and I finished this one in about 2 hours. So saving myself a lot of time for the rest of the day. To hopefully make another rebuild or do something. You know, it's always nice to have some more time, make some more videos for you guys. So we're going to save this real quick in case we ever want to look back on this rebuild. And that'll be the end of it. So I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.